just like a regular notebook. I didn't want to pay for an expensive journal when I already had such a cute little notebook. I got this for free. My friend got me this marker set and I love it so much, and that's perfect for journaling. It does bleed through the pages. I'm sure you've noticed right here. So I've just been like skipping pages, but what I decided to do is glue these pages together so that it doesn't bleed through. I think that should be sufficient. If it's not, we'll figure it out. But I think before I glue them, I want to like use up this page and then I'll glue it together. You know what I mean? In case it does bleed, so it doesn't bleed on to this page. Like in my head it makes sense, but we'll see. My boyfriend has been raving about the show Fallout. I'm gonna watch that while I journal. I think it'll be fun. The thing with journaling is that I've never really scrapbook journaled before, and I'm not really creative of thinking of placement and how pieces work together. Like I know some people can really, their minds are just insane. I'm slowly getting there, you know. I think with practice and time, you'll kind of figure out where you want to place things. I honestly didn't know how I wanted to start it, but I really do like the concept. I think if I had pencil crayons, I would have colored all of this like a light pale beige color, and I might actually have some. I'll try finding them. I really did want to incorporate the movie tickets just because my boyfriend and I did watch it together for the first time. This is from November 26th of last year. So this is the old, very old page, but I looked up the title and I liked the fact that the title was like separated, and it was like, okay, this could be Glinda, this could be Elphaba, like this little friendship bracelet. I got a lot of inspo from Pinterest, like this hat and this. I didn't have much green pieces, so I feel like Elphaba's side is kind of bland compared to Glinda's. I just have so many pink and so many bows and stuff like that, but I do want to get more stickers and more scrapbooking pieces. I think that would be really cool. One thing though, and I think this is something that a lot of people relate to with stickers and these scrapbooking pieces, I think they're so pretty and so beautiful that I don't want to use them, so I tend to just stray away. And I think this whole scrapbooking thing has really made me want to get out of that discomfort of using pretty things and just saving them for later, because I'm never going to use them. I forgot all these pretty pieces. Like I think we often try to save things for a later time or for a special occasion, but honestly, like there's no better time than today. Use it up, you know. If it makes you happy, if it's beautiful, use it up, because you'll end up seeing it. Like, yeah, it's pretty, but I get to see it in my pages, you know, being incorporated all together rather than it just being on its own. I think it becomes more meaningful. And that's something that, like, same with fragrances. I would save my fragrances and be like, this one's only for special occasions. Like, no, just use it. If you like the scent and if it makes you feel good, then use it. What better time than, you know, than right now. Good morning, guys. Well, I wouldn't say it's morning anymore. It's almost noon. I just had my breakfast. I put on some ambient jazz music with like a little fireplace because I'm gonna read my book Don't Let Him In. It's by Lisa Jewell, and I don't think I've read any of her books. I feel like the past couple of weeks I've just been very unproductive in like a bad way, where I haven't been doing anything that makes me feel educated, or I don't know how to explain it, but I've just been feeling very unproductive. I've been like staring at screens a lot in a bad way. Like I've just been playing games and just like not doing anything of value. I will be staring at another screen, but I think reading is something that makes me feel like a little bit productive and like I'm doing something with my time rather than just like watching TikToks or watching YouTube. I'm actually gonna turn on night shift mode just so I'm not hurting my eyes. I do want to do some school stuff today. I just need to get in the zone because next week I have 2 classes for my certificate that I'm doing, and so I feel like I need to just like get back on track. We're officially at the desk, and you know what that means? That means we're gonna lock in. Before we do that, I wanted to let me talk about the book. I actually don't remember what it was about because I read the synopsis like so long ago, and then I put myself on the waiting list, so I didn't remember what it was about. 76 pages in, and so far it looks like it's about a con man who is pretending to be a perfect man to multiple different women to essentially steal their money. Disgusting. I feel like they're alluding to the fact that his crimes are going to be revealed very soon because this one girl is very suspicious. Pretty interesting read, and the vibes were so immaculate. Oh my god, just with like the jazz playing in the fireplace and my coffee. Loved it. This morning I was playing lo-fi music, just like slow morning vibes lo-fi music, and it was such a good time. I normally just play like a YouTube video, like that's been my go-to, but I couldn't really find any good YouTube to watch, so I don't know, it was just very vibey. I really enjoyed it, and I feel like maybe I'll do that more because it really put me in the present. I really enjoyed that. So now I'm gonna show you guys my workout tracker. I decided to do this. I think I saw someone do like someone was revealing their journal for 2025 and like the pages that they had, and one of it was like a workout tracker. It wasn't exactly like this, but it was similar, and I went on Pinterest to find some inspo. I was like, wait, this is actually such a cool concept because not only does it allow you to track how many times you're working out in 1 month, but you just get to see what the most workouts you've done. Obviously we have it all digital on our phone and the health data, but I don't really check that. I don't really like that. I think it's not visually as fun to see. So I made my own little workout tracker. Let me just show you. I think I probably mentioned this before too, but I don't have a bullet journal, and obviously this would have looked a lot better on a bullet journal, but I just have an online piece of paper, but it's what I have. I'm just, using up what I have. I don't want to waste money to buy a bullet journal and then not use this. So yeah, it's gone in this. As you can see, I did not work out the first 3 days, but yeah, I think it's really cute. This used to be one of my journals where I would just like talk about my feelings, things that were happening, but then my boyfriend bought me this little notebook and I really liked it. At first this was going to be my gratitude journal, but it soon became just like a feelings journal as well. But I like this because it's compact. I could take it with me wherever I want to go, whereas this is like humongous. So on this one I did my 2026 bingo. And this is relevant because last year my friend and I did our 2025 bingo, and she had this really nice, thick, good quality piece of paper. I really enjoyed this. I put this up on my little wall here. It was just nice to see it and to cross things out, and I also just like kept track of things as well. Clearly there have been some things that have not been done, but I'm really proud of the things that were done. I will say I found that this was a little bit broad because like a lot of mine was like try something new, start a new habit, get into a new hobby. A lot of them I feel like are very related, so it wasn't that great to keep track of, but I did eventually like do some of them. So I really like this, and I wanted to continue it for 2026. But again, I didn't have like such a good piece of quality, such a good quality piece of paper. So I decided to glue my journal together and just do it here, and I would have it with me at all times. I think that's pretty cool. This is my 2026. It's very like out there, but I really like it. I have a lot of creative pieces in here. I'm really hoping that I can complete it because being creative and doing creative hobbies makes me really happy. Let me just show you an overview. It's not like much of a secret, but I have read books, meal prep, travel to Italy still here, scrapbook, reduce my screen time, try a new recipe, graduate, TikTok goals, YouTube goals, baking, a lot of hobbies in here. I have 8 goals that have been repeated again from 2025, but I feel like that's the beauty of things, right? Like you just want to keep on striving for similar types of goals. I don't know what I'm saying right now, but I really want to show you guys those little pieces. Just I think it's exciting, and I do want to get better at journaling. I've noticed that when I journal, it tends to be when my mind's a mess and I'm feeling a lot of intense emotions and I'm just like at my most vulnerable state. Yeah, makes sense. You kind of want to like vent it out. And instead of venting to maybe someone else, you're venting to yourself. I also want to journal my happy moments, things that I'm excited about. Like just like daily journaling in the sense of like all my thoughts, but we're not at that stage yet, and I'm not putting so much pressure on myself to be able to do that. I think when you put that pressure on yourself to journal every day or journal about this, journal about that, that's when it just like you don't want to do it anymore. You know what I mean? Alright guys, I looked over all the edits. Now, I do have one other part of my lit review that I need to do. Look for similar occupations and just kind of like make that comparison and to like really emphasize the risks of my target population. However, I was struggling to find like some sources for another section that I had earlier on, and that like honestly took all my brain juice. Like I cannot look for any other more literature right now. So I will call it a day on this. Honestly, I think baby steps are the most important right now because I haven't done research in a hot minute, at least research like this. So I'm gonna go edit my video right now, just do some rough cuts and then work out, shower, and just like have a chill day. I think I'm not gonna go take it too extreme. I think me still being at this desk for a couple hours is a win in my books, guys. Let's baby steps. I'm trying to appreciate everything that I'm doing right now. Hey guys, it's the next day and we're making brownies. Listen, I've been craving the freaking Costco tuxedo cake for weeks now. And yes, it's that like the time of the month is coming up, so I've been like having a really badly urge of like just consuming chocolate and chocolate cake and just but specifically like that tuxedo cake, like I can almost imagine it, just tasting it, and I really want that. I can't get it yet, so the next best thing is to bake some brownies. I've been seeing this like brownie pudding recipe like all over my TikTok, and I looked at it. It looks relatively easy to make. However, it does need to be in the oven for like 40 to 50 minutes, and I'm scared of doing that. I feel like every time I make brownies, they never go well, so I'm just sticking with a basic brownie recipe, so at the end of the day I can consume some sort of chocolate fudgy cakey product, you know what I mean? I've been like acting like an actual baker. I got all the ingredients out and I put some of them in cups as well because we're doing this right today. I opened a new bag of sugar and I found a little bug in it. I threw it out, but ooh, that gave me the ick, but it's okay, it's gonna be baked anyways. And I checked the sugar that I did take out and I don't see any bugs, so I think we should be fine. So yeah, let's get to baking. So in this bowl we will have our eggs, cocoa powder, salt, baking powder, instant espresso, and vanilla. And then this is for the butter. I completely forgot. I got this frozen ass butter from the freezer, so I'm gonna wait for this to warm up so that I can cut into it and then we put it in the microwave. Oh. I didn't have exactly 42 grams of cocoa powder, so this is like 39 grams. But also with the sugar, I'm like using 170 grams of sugar instead of 200 grams because we're skinny queens out here. it's like, yes, I want the sweet stuff, but I also like, it hurts me to put that much sugar into the bowl. So for my sake, for my mental health, I will be only doing 170 grams and pretending that that's okay. Yeah. Cocoa powder. This one time my friend and I had to do like a how-to video. It was for like a technology course, and we decided to do it how to bake a cake. We chose this like lava chocolate cake because it was like a really big YouTuber, like really well known for making really yummy cakes and really just like aesthetic looking cakes. We decided to make that, and she was over at my place, and we were just like, we followed the recipe to a T. Mind you, we didn't have like a scale, so we had to kind of like guess some aspects of the measurements, but you know, it was still pretty close, I would say. When I tell you, we were waiting for that cake to bake for like hours. At that point, like the top of the cake was burnt, but it was still raw as fuck inside. So we were just like, what the fuck? And like, she was over for so long. She was like, girl, I gotta go home. I'm like, no, fair enough. So we just took it out of the shell and we just pretended that it was cooked. Sprinkled some flour instead of powdered sugar and called it a day. I think we ended up doing pretty well on the course, but it was quite funny to see how that ended up. Yeah, I'm not really big into baking just because like you have to clean so many dishes and like you need so many, like it's a science, and I'm not up for it because I feel like every time I try to bake, like something goes wrong or it doesn't turn out. Like I tried to make cake pops with my boyfriend like last year. We didn't have like, it was like so oily. To be fair, most of the time the issue is that I either don't have some of the ingredients, or we kind of just like don't follow the recipe to a T, so obviously it's not going to turn out nice. So that's technically my fault, but I don't know, it just never turns out well. I think this is the same consistency that she has in the video, except I think hers is a little bit more thick. It smells like brownie, but I'm also scared it's a little bit burnt. So let's check it out and see how it is. I feel like this is way too ooey gooey. That's so good. What the hell? So this is underdone, this is done, and this is overdone. Okay, I'll wait the 2 minutes because the recipe said 28 to 30 minutes. So I just did 28 minutes just for the heck of it. I literally cannot wait. I don't even want to sit down. I want to try it right now. I did overcook it a little bit because the edges are kind of like not that great, but the inside, damn, perfect bite. Oh my god, this is literally the best thing ever. I'm gonna devour this piece.